'cause all this damn country does is keep on kicking them down.
Dadgum. All right, there's a lot to unpack there. All right, today we're going to be doing a reaction video on Oliver Anthony, Richmond, north of Richmond. And this thing's all over the news, all over everywhere I go. I've never seen it, been holding myself from watching it so I could do a response video. So let's get into it before I hit play. That's a sweet beard.
Well, I've been selling my soul, working all day.
All right, I kind of already like it. He's in the woods somewhere. I don't know who's filming this thing, but it looks like this guy's legit, and he's got a good voice. Selling his soul, working all day. I'm kind of liking that vibe. All right.
Overtime hours for bullshit pay so I can sit out here.
All right. Overtime hours for BS pay. All right, this guy's not alone in the fight here. So let's start paying real attention now. I'm going to start making some notes.
And waste my life away, drag back home and drown my troubles away. It's a damn shame what the world's gotten to for people like me, people like you. Wish I could just wake up and...
All right, he's talking to us right now. How old do you think this guy is? I mean, he can't be much. He's got to be around the 30 mark. Man, I'm liking the message here. He's screaming at all of us right now. What's it all about? Why am I going to work? Why am I working my can off? Why am I bleeding myself dry? And then I come home and it's a damn shame. All right.
Not be true, but it is. Oh, it is.
Ooh, I like that. I wish it weren't true. And then he just kind of soberly says, but it is. That's good. Sweet beard again.
Living in the new world.
Oh, he's not liking the new world.
With an old soul.
Ooh, with an old soul. Music has often been an expression. Often. It's expressive. It's made to have a message behind it. Whether it's, talking about sex sells, I guess. But oftentimes it's not for that. It's political expression. I mean, let's go back in time. I've heard this song before, and what are we, 39 seconds into it? We're 39 seconds into this thing. I've heard this song before. CCR, 69, 68? Fortunate Son? Cash. Man in Black, somewhere in the 60s, 70s. Merle Haggard. I mean, I wrote that down right over here. The first thing I thought of is, are the good times really over for good? First line of this song. This song's not new. The song's been around a long time. It's been sung and resung and resung. Let's go back and do some studying. He's kind of putting this in context right here, saying the new world that keeps getting thrown in our faces nowadays. Now, I spent the majority of my working life to date, the majority of it as an attorney, and attorneys love themselves rules, regulations, laws. That's what we do. We like that because it gives us more to fight about. And since I've kind of stepped away from that and running a law firm and making sure that we take care more of the client than ourselves, a whole lot more satisfaction has been come from that. But the reality here is looking around at other attorneys, other politicians, wherever there's a joke, there's got to be a politician or an attorney. It's a damn shame. This guy's got a point. Let's keep going.
These rich men north of Richmond, Lord knows they all just want to have total control.
Richmond, north of Richmond. They just want to have total control. So basically he's saying, let's boil that down. That's pretty great. He who has the money makes the rules. We learn that in Aladdin, if we just watch it enough. All right. He who has the gold makes the rules, boy. You remember that part with the Jafar guy? All right, interesting.
Know what you think, wanna know what you do, and they don't think you know, but I know that you do.
Ooh, he's empowering you. They don't think you know, but I know that you do. They don't think you know. They think you're a bunch of cattle. They think you're a bunch of not thinking individuals. That reminds me of a movie. And not just Aladdin this time. This is Wall-E. When Wall-E ends up on that ship with a bunch of fat folks, placated. Anything they want. They want a little sunshine. They're still in their same chair. They're still got their little order machine thing. They don't move a muscle. They have nothing. They're just placated. And so that's what he's saying is they don't think you think, but I know that you do. I like that. He's kind of empowering you here. All right, I can see why this thing's going nuts right now. What's his shirt saying here? Gooch land with a cow on it. All right, so he's a beef eater.
'Cause your dollar ain't shit, and it's taxed to no end, 'cause the rich men know the rich men. I wish politicians would look out for miners, and not just miners on an island somewhere. Lord, we got folks in the street, ain't got nothing to eat, and the obese milking welfare. Well, God, if you're 5'3" and you're 300 pounds, taxes ought not to pay for your bags of fudge rounds. Young men are putting themselves 6 feet in the ground, 'cause all this damn country does is keep on kicking them down.
Dadgum. All right, there's a lot to unpack there. All right, so you got a bunch of folks with a handout, and he's ripping on those that aren't helping themselves out of their own situation. He describes it as, if you're 5'3" and 300 pounds, and last time I checked, that's not svelte. And you got your handout, and he's talking about his dollar being taxed every which way but Sunday, because that hand that's out has to be filled with something, and that something ain't free. And then he's pointing that out right here. It's not free. And then he brings in political stuff, which all of this is political. This is a political song here. I've often wondered, and I think I'd like to talk to this guy at some point. I like him. I like where he's going with this. Why is there an aisle? Why does Mitch McConnell talk about an aisle? Why does everybody celebrate a bipartisan whatever? So there's a guy like him and a guy like me or a gal like me in these districts. And whether you have an R in front of your name or a D, there are people that differ in opinion in every district. They represent. Why is there an aisle? I don't get it. I don't understand it. And it seems like I'm starting to sing his song now. I like that. Well, let's carry on.
Lord, it's a damn shame what the world's gotten to for people like me, people like you. Wish I could just wake up and it not be true, but it is.
All right, people like me, people like you. So not everybody's got to be the same. It's all good. Again, back to that, why do we have an aisle? Elvis. Oh, here we go. I mean, he did a protesty song, If I Can Dream. Lately, Elvis has become popular again. He's got that movie out nowadays. And he might still be alive. I don't know. I don't want to start any rumors. But let's carry on. Elvis, If I Can Dream. The whole thing's about, hey, let's all get together. We all want to have some peace. And we all want to kind of be the great United States like it used to be. You know, there's that, are the good times really over for good? Merle Haggard. So this guy must have been listening to a little bit of that. And before Garth Brooks went fruitcake, he sung Honky Tonk Bar Association. I mean, yeah, you got something on your mind and your dollar's going where you don't like it going, you got a place to come and gather. Well, he went fruitcake though, so, you know, I don't want to pimp him.
All it is, living in the new world. With an old soul.
With an old soul.
These rich men.
Wouldn't we like to go back? Don't we look back at the 50s and think, oh, wow, what a time, what an era. People just wanted to fight for this country. They didn't have to be poor to fight for the country. They could come from affluent families. They came from everywhere. Everybody came to fight in that war in the 1940s, the big war. The Great World War II. And now we look back on those times where the cars looked a little bit cooler. The people dressed a little bit nicer. You didn't see all sorts of hardware on somebody's face. People were kind of respectful and hardworking. All of them. Across the board, it seemed like a good time to live. You've got Frank Sinatra hanging out with the great Sammy all day long and twice on Sunday. And it didn't seem like there was all this division all over the place. Obviously, people of that generation had differences of opinion, I would assume. He's really hitting that hard right now.
North of Richmond, Lord knows they all just want to have total control. Want to know what you think, want to know what you do, and they don't think you know, but I know that you do.
There it is,
'Cause your dollar ain't shit, and it's taxed to no end, 'cause the rich men, North of Richmond. I've been selling my soul, working all day, overtime hours for bullshit pay.
Yeah, I like that. That's interesting. This song has been sung many times over, but that's got some soul to it. And I don't think the good times are over for good. Many of us like-minded people really need to start paying attention. Like he says, we know it. We know what's going on. Thank you for watching. Hit that like button. Ring that notification bell. Subscribe. I love doing this. See you next time.